Namaste, Adab, hello. This is Dr. Tangella Shivaprasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Once again with a continued topic on farmers' distress. Why even today farmers are being neglected as has been the case in the past. Amidst Corona, right from Prime Minister to all Chief Ministers, including Cabinet Secretary to Chief Secretaries, they are on record stating that farmers are very happy and farmers are given leeway amidst Corona. Why this love? That is what every farmer is questioning. Is it because food is essential? Food is quintessential for the recovery of Corona, patients and everyone, so that no human being on this earth, including India, will go on famine or on hungry stomach, so that they have nutritious food to fight the invisible enemy called Corona. So the same thing we have been doing in the past, we have been ignored for decades. Now, amidst Corona, in spite of Corona being a contagious disease, which is spreading, being acknowledged, and that is why you have gone for lockdown after lockdown. Now you say we are giving some relief to rural farming sector. Why? Is it out of love? No, they say. This is because the country needs food, the world needs food. Now we are remembered. But still, we are not being considered as frontline warriors like doctors, nurses, ward boys, sanitation workers, including security. Because this health issue has been converted into a law and order issue. But not we like farmers, even journalists who have been ignored in the same way, who bring every news to every corner of India and the world. So, let this be there. At least a minimum sense, we thought Prime Minister to Chief Ministers and all Cabinet Secretary to Chief Secretaries, including the media, would understand and start clapping for farmers. In doing so, we thought they will recognize the hardships which a farmer and the family and the village has been facing over the decades, as to how we are sustaining in spite of all odds. Loan after loan, and we do not get the right price for our produce, but still we have to leave that produce in the market whether we get the price or not. That is really helping every citizen of this wonderful country and the world to enjoy that food and become generally we say the general condition improves of every citizen. But how happy we are? Are our families enjoying the same? That is the question. So amidst Corona, the fear psychosis which has been spread across India by the respective governments and the channels has been echoing even in the rural parts of India. Because of this fear psychosis, village after village have shut down boundaries, town after town shut down boundaries, district after district shut down their boundaries, as well state after state they have shut down boundaries, making the life of farmer growing produce very difficult, because they have to harvest, and if you have to harvest, you need labor, you need machines to cut, and also you need transport facility to the produce to be brought to the markets, and even the markets are closed. This is the situation when we are not happy, and even the assured price we are not getting. The problem with perishable goods is really difficult, and we have to throw away the fruits and vegetables alike. So this is the problem which is really inherited. The farmers have inherited this problem since ages. The same problem prevails in Corona, even it has been magnified, and the worst part is farmers are not happy, nor this rupee who consumers who are spending to buy all this is not going in a rightful way into the pockets of farmers. So this Corona scare, even amidst Corona, farmers are literally suffering, and their suffering is the same. That is why we have taken this discussion to make Prime Minister and Chief Ministers of all the respective states right from cabinet secretary to chief secretary and all other concerned, including the consumers, including the citizens of this country and world alike, to understand as to what is the real problem. In spite of these problems, how farmers are able to put their produce in the market and against all odds. So this is the discussion, and we have your esteemed guest, Mr. Dontireddy Narasimha Reddy, who is also a risk analyst and also who has been leading various farm related issues also. And we have on phone Mr. Dasharatha Ramireddy, who himself has written to Prime Minister on the preparedness when WHO and China nexus we have been exposing, and in spite of that, India still respects China, follows WHO protocols. As per their protocols only, WHO on the end of January, they said this is corona is nothing but world health emergency. So since then, what measures government of India and what measures respective states have adopted in taming this issue, in curtailing the food shortages or in curtailing the price or seeing to that the harvest, Rabi harvest is properly acquired. So these are all the things which are going to feature in our discussion today. Welcome to special discussion, Mr. Dasharatha Ramireddy. Hello.
Thank you.
Sir, just be on the line. I am going to take Mr. Ajitan. He is General Secretary of Tamil Nadu Banana Growers Federation on line.
Okay. Hello.
Mr. Ajitan, welcome to this special discussion.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. I am G. Ajitan. I am General Secretary of Tamil Nadu Banana Growers Federation, talking from Tamil Nadu, a small village near Salem district.
Yeah, please go ahead. What are the hardships? What are the hardships you are facing?
Now, after the lockdown, almost all the agricultural produce, everybody are really getting all the milk and basic essential commodities. The producer have perished. The produce is available everywhere. That is the scenario right now, because the producer could not able to sell it at a reasonable price. For that matter, even to recover the cost of cultivation. So ultimately, there is no takers in markets. Markets are closed. So ultimately, it is perishing in the farm. That is the situation right now. But government has come to the rescue to the greater extent of removing the commodities to make available to the general public, but not at large. But the farmers are now in distress. As of now, they are expecting some reply from the state as well as from the central government. That is the situation now.
So you mean to say whatever reports are emanating from central government in the form of their own selected the outlets, stating that farmers are very happy, their produce is being brought, everything whatever they have harvested, they got the right price, and everyone is happy, markets are open everywhere, no problem, transport is available.
Yes, whatever they have done it right, but it is in terms of volume, whether they could able to really achieve 100% is the biggest question mark, sir. It may not be possible. Even if the government thinks that they wanted to help the farmers, they may not be able to do it, because out of the 130 crores of population, nearly 80% of the farmers are from farmers. They are from the remote villages. They are they don't have access to anything. So I don't think it is just not possible. But the government has done at large. They are trying to address the issues, but they have not satisfied. They have not addressed to all the sections of the society, especially the farmers. The horticulture growers, definitely the fruits and vegetables, everything has been shifted to the consumer end. But the farmer did not get any remunerative price. Their produce is really perishing in the farm, and that is the situation right now. And we do not know how long this lockdown will extend, and the future looks to be a very bleak and dark as of now. That is the situation in Tamil Nadu.
Right, you clap such a way that Prime Minister, all Chief Ministers, everyone will hear. Clap and tell them that this is the problem we are facing.
Sir, whatever the government claims, it is true. I don't deny that. The government has really done a wonderful job. But the ultimately it is operation success. The patient conditions is very critical.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Take care. Nice
Okay.
talking to you. Take care.
Thank you.
Hope Prime Minister and all Chief Ministers will listen to whatever you have said.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Right,
sir.
thank you.
Thank you.
So, hope viewers and my friends, you might have heard. So, this voice should reach the Prime Minister and all the Chief Ministers, including Cabinet Secretaries. We will have, the next guest will be from Rajasthan. We will take North India also into consideration. So, we will just call up Rajasthan now. Just see what is happening there.
Hello.
Mr. Arya, I am Dr. Shiva Prasad Reddy. This is a special discussion.
Yes, sir.
So what is happening in Rajasthan, sir? Are farmers happy?
In Rajasthan now, this Rabi crop is finished, and corona epidemic is also there in Rajasthan, and people are held in the houses. Now, we farmers are facing a main problem of selling their crop in the market. Now, our this Rabi crop of groundnut, wheat, barley, gram, and milk, vegetables are available at the village level, but there is no market for them. Nor government has arranged any procurement center to sell them at MSP.
But they are claiming that they have arranged everything and farmers are very happy.
No, not at all, not at all. That is false statement. And therefore now we are facing a problem of having seeds to sow now this
Kharif season, next Kharif season.
coming season is also approached, and we have no money to purchase seeds, fertilizers, and pesticides. This is a big problem. Therefore, because our crops is not sold in the market therefore we have no money to purchase the seeds. The government in the banks, the money is not available for the farmers to purchase the seeds. Nor government has arranged seeds for the farmers. So this is a big problem for the farmers for coming this season to sow their lands. And secondly, there is no medical facilities in the villages. It's a big problem. Only in the villages there is no doctor, no nurses, no medicine. Other than corona, people are facing a health problem.
Right. So
Secondly, other than this agricultural product, milk is not sold in the market.
Oh, even milk. Okay.
Milk, yes. Because the Bikaner area, or this is a big dairy products are there also. Nobody is ready to purchase milk at 10 rupees kg per kg.
Why?
Because there is no transportation moment is not there.
Okay.
So farmers are facing a big problem of selling their products, dairy products and agriculture products.
Okay.
Achha. On the another there is we cannot move from the village or the houses. Or thirdly, we have also facing a labor problem.
Right.
So, because there is no any labor movement by the transport or any way of going here and there.
Okay.
So there is a labor problem. Big problem is the labor problems. Problem of selling their products, whether the dairy products or agriculture products.
Right.
Market is and also now we need fertilizer also.
Right.
Pesticides also. Markets are not opened.
Right.
And if there is some quantity of fertilizer,
Right.
they are selling on a very high rates.
Okay, even that is started now. Hoarding and black marketing. Right.
Yes, yes, yes. Black marketing is on high level.
Right. Right.
And
What is in one word? What is that you want to tell Prime Minister of India, Chief Ministers?
I want one word. Prime Minister of India should provide seeds, fertilizers, and pesticides to the farmers and immediately,
Hmm.
and also money to purchase other medicines also not available. Labor movements also not there. All the problems are there. So I request to Prime Minister of India, Chief Minister of Rajasthan, please provide seeds, fertilizers, and pesticides, and also labors, and to the farmers, and money to purchase other requirements of the household, because our seeds, our product is not sold in the market. Therefore, we are in want of money for purchase anything.
Right, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay, sir.
Hope Dasharatha Reddy Garu and Mr. Narasimha Reddy you have heard. One says, operation successful, patient in critical condition. The other says, we have produced, no one is buying and we don't have money. How should we sow the seeds for the next season? So, we will take another gentleman from Maharashtra now, western part of India also. Raghunath Patil ji, namaskar. I am Dr. Shiva Prasad Reddy.
Namaskar.
Welcome to special discussion. Sir, what is your problem in Maharashtra?
Maharashtra farmers are suffering because of this lockdown. There is no corona, but this lockdown is very much harmful to the farmers because the crops are there, but we can't sell them, and we are not able to take the price or earn the price of the things which we have expenditure. Our expenditure is also not coming.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. Mr. Patil, go ahead. Bataiye aap.
Yes, then the farmers are not demanding anything, but we want this insurance policy. If you are giving to the doctors and if you are giving to all others, we are working in the field. We are working in the sun and in the rain in all these seasons. We are also aware of our life also. You have to, government have to care us, and they should give monthly. We are not earning anything now because we have lot of fruits, lot of things with us, but we don't have the money. We are not able to sell them out. In villages, there are everybody have all these things. Then nobody is purchasing, but we have to send it into the cities, And in Maharashtra, the cities like Pune, Bombay, Thane, all these are locked and we can't enter in any city. Those who are coming here for this, they are not giving the good prices. They are taking 10 rupees kilo from us and selling it in the city 100 rupees and 120 rupees per kg. The middlemen are earning, but the farmers are suffering. And also even the workers and laborers have no work. They don't have anything to, their purchase capacity is also decreased. And that's why the whole economy of the farmers and farming agriculture sector is going down and dying. Because of the anti-farmer rules and laws, we are on the edge of we farmers are suiciding
in Maharashtra, you may know that the most near about 80,000 farmers have suicide. And all over the nation, 5 lakhs, more than 5 lakhs farmers have suicided yet today. And no government is taking care of these farmers, If we are producing this much, lot of, we were importing the foods previously in the 1960, 1980. Then now we have a sufficient production. We are independent now for the food and all these things. We are able to export all these things, but you have government is not allowing to export. The export bans are there. The Essential Commodity Act 1955, such old age and such rules and regulations are there. So government should have to remove all these anti-farmers rules.
Okay.
Sealing, we are suffering because of the sealing. We can't keep land more than 8 acres with us. All such anti-farmer laws are there, and now this corona and all this surrounding is now we don't have anything to do. We have expended much more amount in the farms.
Right.
Now all it is only idle. All it is कुछ काम का नहीं रहा हमारा काम. जितना भी हमने पैदा किया है उसको कोई लेने वाला नहीं है. वो हम बाहर बेच नहीं सकते हैं तो लेने वाले नहीं है. बेचना है तो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन नहीं है. तो क्या बहुत मुश्किल है. तो हमको तो बहुत मुश्किल है. हमें कुछ मांगना चाहिए. सरकार ने हर फैमिली को अभी ये जो गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट्स है उनकी बात छोड़ दो कि अभी ये जो एमएलए है, एमपी है, उनकी भी बात छोड़ो. सबका ये जो सैलरी है वो डिडक्ट करो और सभी लोगों को ईच फैमिली 25,000 टू ईच फैमिली, हर एक कुटुंब को 25,000 रुपए कि आज महीना को देने की जरूरत है. 5-6 महीने तो कम से कम सब लोगों को ऐसी मदद सरकार ने करनी चाहिए. उसमें कोई जिम्मेदार जमींदार है, स्मॉल होल्डर है, बिग होल्डर है, कुछ नहीं. अभी सब बिग है तो बहुत ही बड़ा किसान है तो भी फिर वो दरिद्री हो गया, भिखारी हो गया है. अभी जमीन में क्या आता है, जो आया है उसको जो बेच नहीं सकता, उसमें कुछ मिल नहीं सकता. खर्चा तो हो गया है, अभी खाने को मोहताज हो गए सब. तो हर एक किसान हो, छोटा हो, बड़ा हो, सबको 25,000 रुपए हर ईच एंड एवरी फैमिली गवर्नमेंट शुड पे 25,000 each family.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Patil.
Okay, thank you.
Right. So every part of India, now this is Western India, they have got their own stories to say. There is no proper distribution. Farmers are not getting the right price. Whatever is being told and said in the press conferences or through other channels, through their own mediums, it proves to be the other way around. So we are trying to put it across in a proper way so that Honorable Prime Minister and respected Chief Ministers, including Cabinet Secretary and all Chief Secretaries, including the people, wonderful people, citizens of India would understand the rural economy, how it is in distress. So we are trying to pull in all those in the live interviews, and it is being told in front of camera. They can cross check and they have to abide and they have to stay by farming community, otherwise we will be onto the roads. Now let me take another gentleman from Karnataka, is Mr. Shanta Kumar. Let me hear from him also what is happening in southern part of India.
Hello.
Mr. Shanta Kumar, welcome to the special discussion. I am Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy. What is your problem in Karnataka? What problems farmers are facing? Are you happy?
No, sir, we are facing lot of problems. Since now, our Karnataka, 2 farmers are going to suicide. 2 farmers. Because of lockdown. After lockdown, they are facing a lot of problems. So that they are going to suicide. So another one thing, more than 40-50% of vegetables and fruits, they not purchasers. So they are neglecting the cutting. Hello.
Yeah, listening.
So,
Go ahead, Mr.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Shantakumar.
Another one thing, so more than after lockdown, more than our agriculture sector is facing so many things. So government is taken only for employees and only for pensioners. So why neglecting our farmers? It is not proper channel. So you must allow to farmers also important in our nation, because of our farmers are creating the foods every year 3,71 lakh ton food grain. We are encouraging for the food grain, so that our government is not neglecting our farmers. So you must demand for the government. So our all agriculture loan renewal up to 1 year and interest-free loan, and then so what our agriculture goods are lost, vegetables and fruits, they must be provided to losses of the fulfill.
Fasal
we are
Bima,
demanding
insurance for your crop, you meant to say. You should get your price.
Another one demand, all agriculture crops, you must allow to insurance, Pradhani Fasal Bima Yojana.
Okay.
All sectors, all varieties agriculture crop insurance, you must allow to immediately.
Okay. And
Okay.
but Prime Minister and Chief Minister, they are stating that farmers are very happy. There is market open. We are giving them good price for their produce.
No, it is not a.
No farmer is committing suicide.
No, they are thinking only for consumer side. They are not thinking of the farmer side. So really our farmers are facing so many issues. No purchaser, no exporting, no out of state supplying. So this is the thing. So on this issue, this time, no marriages, no functions, so no hotels, so that purchasing the vegetables stopped. So that 40 to 50% not selling. So they are spreading to roads. It is very big problem our farmers.
Okay. But whatever they are stating, it is not correct. It is not true.
No, not true. So you must take a serious our farmers issue. Otherwise, it is futurely food ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ. ಆಹಾರ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಫುಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ತುಂಬಾ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. You must take care of the farmer issues.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Shantakumar. Thank you. So every farmer has their side of story. When hotels are closed, no marriages, no functions, whatever they are producing, who is buying? The government has to answer. 40-50% of their produce throwing on the roads because they are not getting price. They cannot move their goods to the cities where everything is in lockdown. Where is the policy? Where is the policy? These are all the proofs now for government of India, for government, state governments. They have to answer now. Consumers, they say consumers are happy, farmers are not happy, the one who is producing. And even consumer side, we are also consumers. The prices have literally gone up. We are also not happy, we have no money, we have no salaries. So we will take another caller from northern India, and this will be from Punjab. Let me try Punjab. Dasharath Ram Reddy Garu, hope you are there. Kindly listen to the problems of the farmers across India. Satnam Singh Beru ji, मैं डॉक्टर तंगेल्ला शिवा प्रसाद रेड्डी स्पेशल डिस्कशन से आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ, बहुत मेहरबानी करो जी.
बोलिए साहब जी. बेरू जी, क्या हाल है आप पंजाब में? फार्मर्स की हाल क्या है?
मेरा परिवार का भी हाल है, मैं भी ठीक हूँ, और पंजाब का थोड़ा सा हाल है, मौसम बहुत खराब चल रहा है. तो यहाँ पंजाब में गेहूं की फसल अब तैयार है, किसान काट रहा है, कोई मंडी में जा रहा है, तो मौसम बहुत खराब कर रहा है. और कैसे
केंद्र सरकार और राष्ट्र सरकार ये बोलते हैं कि आपको सब कुछ दाम दिया जा रहा है और सब कुछ खरीदा जा रहा है और मार्केट भी ओपन है और ट्रांसपोर्ट भी आपको दिया जा रहा है, ये सही है या?
नहीं, हमारी पंजाब की, हरियाणा की, दो सूबे की मुख्य फसल गेहूं की है।
ओके।
गेहूं की अब फसल 2 हफ्ते पे तैयार थी, अप्रैल में आ जाती है। थोड़ी इस बार लेट चल रही, मौसम ढीला चल रहा था, बारिश का चल रहा था सर्दी में। तो अब दो सूबे की गेहूं तो एमएसपी जो भारत सरकार की आई इस साल, वो 1925 रुपए है प्रति क्विंटल।
ओके।
तो जब अब फसल तैयार हुई तो मंडी में किसान की समस्या बन गई। जो आरती होता है ना, हमारा कमीशन जट बोलते हैं उसको, उसके थ्रू हम फसल की मंडी में जाते हैं और वो ही सारा खरीद का प्रबंध कराता है। तो जो पूरा देश का माहौल खराब है, पंजाब में इमरजेंसी चल रही है, कर्फ्यू लग रहा है। तो कर्फ्यू के दौरान लेबर सारी पहले चली गई, बिहार से लेबर आती है मंडी में काम करने वाली, खेत में काम करने वाली, यूपी से आती ज्यादा। तो वो लेबर की बहुत समस्या है, एक तो मंडी में, दाना मंडी में और खेत में काम करने की। तो हम मशीनरी के ऊपर, कपैल के ऊपर गेहूं कटने शुरू कर दी फार्मर ने पंजाब के, हरियाणा में।
ओके।
तो दो सूबों ने, हमारे पंजाब का मुख्यमंत्री कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह है। तो हमने बोला भी कोई मंडी की समस्या ना आए, तो उसने बोला भी मंडी में लेबर की बहुत समस्या है। तो थोड़ा जा हमारे से किसान सहयोग दे, सरकार से सहयोग दे, तो हम थोड़ा जा फार्मूला एक देते हैं। तो एक ट्राली, जो ट्राली में हम गेहूं काट के मंडी में ले जाते हैं ना, दाना मंडी में,
हाँ,
उसमें एक ही ट्राली, एक किसान एक दिन में एक ट्राली ले जाए। तो जो पंजाब की लेबर है या थोड़ी बारी बाहर की लेबर यहाँ काम कर रही है, तो वो कोई मंडी में जेड़ा किसान आए उसके शाम को उसे रात घर में चला जाए, मंडी में न अटकना पड़े।
ठीक है।
तो हम पहले तो इसमें बाउंड कर दिया था 50 क्विंटल के ऊपर वो ट्राली में किसान लेके ना आए। तो हमने बोला, हमारे और किसान जैसे ने बोला और सिफा ने, इंडियन फार्मर एसोसिएशन ने बोला, पंजाब के मुख्यमंत्री साथ और खरीद एजेंसी के जो उच्च अधिकारी थे उनको बोला भी ये तो बहुत लंबा सीजन चलेगा, आगे फिर बारिश आ जाएगी तो किसान पीट जाएगा। तो फिर वो तो ट्राली वाली तो उनने छोड़ दे दी, जितनी मर्जी एक किसान हो एक ट्राली में आए, चाहे 100 क्विंटल पा के ले आए, कोई मुश्किल नहीं। तो सबसे बड़ी मुश्किल एक तो मंडी में आ रही है लेबर की कमी।
ओके। एक
मौसम बहुत खराब चल रहा है, आज भी बहुत जबरदस्त बारिश हुई जिला पटियाला में और नजदीक लगते चंडीगढ़ के नजदीक जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट पड़ते बहुत बारिश पड़ रही है।
ठीक है।
तो कुछ तो मंडी में किसान की गेहूं भेज के, क्योंकि ये तो खुले सामान में मंडी में भी खुले में पई है और खेत में भी खुले में पई है।
ठीक है।
ये मौसम 2-4 दिन और खराब रहा तो बहुत ज्यादा सरकार का भी नुकसान होगा और फार्मर का भी बहुत नुकसान होगा।
ठीक है।
और सबसे चिंता की बात ये है हरियाणा की, पंजाब के फार्मर की, इस बार मौसम खराब होने करके जो गेहूं की पैदावार है ना वो बहुत 5-6 क्विंटल कम निकल रही है 1 एकड़ में से।
ठीक है।
30-35% कम आ रही है।
ठीक है।
तो किसान घाटे में चल रहे हैं, तो 10-12-15 हजार का लॉस 1 एकड़ में किसान को आ रहा है।
ओके।
तो हमारे दो सूबे किसानों की डिमांड थी, प्रधानमंत्री से हम चिट्ठी भी लिखी थी, गेहूं की फसल के ऊपर थोड़ा सा कोई हौसला बजाई, कोई बोनस मिल जाए, थोड़ा वाला 100-200 रुपया क्विंटल का, सरकार थोड़ा हौसला बधाई करे, किसान को थोड़ी सपोर्ट हो जाएगी।
ठीक है।
तो वो भारत सरकार ने नहीं करी और सूबे के पास इतने साधन नहीं होते किसी भी सूबे सरकार के जो किसान के ऊपर कोई बोनस दे दे।
ठीक है।
तो कुल मिला के एक तो अगले दिन में आएगी
बारदाना जो वो मंडी में जाके बोली हो जाती है, आदमी खरीद लेती है ना
ठीक है।
पंजाब में।
तो आप एक बात में कहिए, एक बात में बेरू जी कहिए,
हाँ।
प्रधानमंत्री और मुख्यमंत्री ये सेक्रेटरी से क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं आप ऑलरेडी 20% के ऊपर आप नुकसान हुआ खराब मौसम के साथ, और अभी भी
हम ये बोलना चाहते हैं भी औसतन जो 2 रुपए की औसतन गेहूं की पैदावार है ना,
ओके,
उसमें 6 तो 7 क्वांटल कम आ रही है।
ठीक है,
तो 6-7 क्वांटल की जरी कमी है,
ठीक है,
वो कम से कम 200 रुपया क्वांटल का जो बोनस मिले तो वो थोड़ा बड़ा घाटा नजदीक आ जाएगा। कुछ किसान वोट लेगा, कुछ सरकार मारी तो वोट करे।
ठीक है,
तो ये बड़ी जरूर है। वित्त मंत्री जो भारत सरकार के वित्त मंत्री मैडम साहब हमारा
ठीक है।
जयकर रेड्डी जनरल सेक्रेटरी
ठीक है।
जसन रेड्डी मिलकर भी आए थे पीछे, हमने सुझाव
चलो
दिया।
वो एक है, और क्या चाहते हैं?
और एक ये बोनस हो जाए तो एक जो मंडी का सिस्टम है, किसान को अदायगी होती है ना, लिमिट बनती है, पंजाब सरकार की लिमिट बनती है,
ठीक है,
वो आड़ती को पैसा मिलता है, किसान को सीधा मिलना चाहिए, किसान के अकाउंट में आना चाहिए पैसा। वो
ठीक है,
ताजे की खेती है और मौसम की तब्दीली आ गई, दुनिया में तब्दीली आ गई, जैसे
ठीक है,
ये कोरोना चल रही है।
ठीक है,
कोरोना की सबसे बड़ी मार फार्मर को पड़ी है। भारत के किसान को कोरोना ने बहुत ज्यादा नुकसान पहुंचाया।
ठीक है,
चाहे उसकी सब्जी खेत में रुल गई, चाहे दूध का कोई कारोबार करता है, दूध फैक्ट्री बंद हो गई, हलवाई बंद हो गए, बाजार बंद हो गए, तो दूध पानी से बगैर भी, और पशु को वो नीरा चारा जो फीड होता है वो महंगाई में लेके पशु को तो देना पड़ता है ना।
हाँ हाँ,
तो वो फार्मर को जो डेयरी का काम करता है किसान, साइड कारोबार उसको हम बोलते हैं,
हाँ,
खेती के साथ साथ साइड कारोबार दूध का फार्मर,
हाँ,
तो वो लोन के ऊपर देता है।
ठीक है,
जब दूध उसका बिका ही नहीं, वो
हाँ।
खर्चा पै गया और बैंक का ब्याज पड़ जाएगा।
हाँ।
वो एक तो जो फार्मर पे डेयरी फार्मर का है लोन है,
हाँ,
उसको आगे पाया जाए, जहाँ उसको 50% छोड़ दिया जाए।
ठीक।
एक तो ये होना चाहिए।
ठीक है, ठीक है,
तो एक गेहूं के ऊपर कम से कम 200 रुपया बोनस मिलना चाहिए। चाहे मध्य प्रदेश सूबे में खेती गेहूं की
ठीक है,
फसल कर रहे हैं,
ठीक है,
चाहे हरियाणा में कर रहे हैं, चाहे यूपी में कर रहे हैं, चाहे पंजाब में, राजस्थान में भी बहुत होती है।
राइट, ठीक है, ठीक है,
तो ये एक तो तुम्हारी समस्या है, बारदाना कम रह गया
ठीक है,
दोनों सूबे के पास।
राइट,
जो बारदाना कलकत्ता से आता था ना,
राइट,
कलकत्ता से आता था, और इनने टेंडर तो पंजाब सरकार ने कर रखा था।
ठीक है। अब लॉकडाउन की वजह से ये सब खत्म हो गया। हाँ,
हाँ, वो आने जाने का दिक्कत आ गई, और
है।
हमारे सूबे में
राइट,
वो सारी जो 135 लाख क्वांटल सरकार ने खरीद रही है।
ठीक है,
तो हमारे पास सारा वो जो बारदाना है वो 70% है, 30-35% कम है।
ठीक है,
तो वो क्या बनेगा आने वाले दिन में, ये बड़ी चिंता की बात है।
ठीक है, शुक्रिया आपसे, शुक्रिया आपका।
कुल मिला के हमारा
राइट,
जो मौसम में खराबी है,
राइट,
ये जो पूरी दुनिया में, वर्ल्ड में ये बीमारी का चक्कर चला है,
ठीक है,
ये ज्यादा फार्मर के ऊपर नुकसान हुआ है। भारत सरकार को, प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी को मैं फार्मर की तरफ से
राइट,
और वित्त मंत्री को मैं अपील करना चाहता हूँ, प्रस्ताव करना चाहता हूँ
ठीक।
कि थोड़ी बारी किसान को इस पोजीशन में सपोर्ट होनी चाहिए।
राइट, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, शुक्रिया आपका।
और कोई
राइट,
और कोई
बस बस,
Hello?
thank you, thank you, thank you. So Mr. Dasharatha Ram Reddy, we could collect almost, we have another 10 online also waiting, but now at least we are very clear what is happening in India across the different regions. So what do you say?
No, here from down south to north also the problems are same everywhere, and production problems are there, labor problems are there, marketing problems are there, and also because of this lockdown and also purchasing power has come down drastically. Hotels have been closed and restaurants have been closed, and even the people also doesn't have the purchasing power. That's why the people are telling about this milk also. They could not able to sell the milk, and they could not sell vegetables and fruits. And this is horticulture is consisting of 30% of the agriculture, and also animal husbandry also is constituting almost 25% of the allied activities in an agriculture sector. But these both sectors have been neglected by the government, and they have not given any relief to these people, and they are saying that they are going to procure at MSP, and they have making all arrangements. Then Berusa was telling about this thing, for the procurement, jute bags are not available. That is a work problem. And in from Karnataka, the people are telling that all the state borders have been closed. That is why they could not able to export the fruits also. And some places the APMCs have been closed. They are not able to get. They are not able to sell the product. And in some places like Rajasthan, the gentleman was mentioning about that they don't have the money to buy because the season has started there. They have planted already groundnut there. They don't have the money to buy the fertilizers. They don't have the money to buy the pesticides because those crops which they have produced, they could not able to sell. They don't have the money. And even in Maharashtra also, they sold the sugar to the sugar factories. They didn't get the money so far to their hands, and a lot of money is spending, and they don't have the money. That's why all the at this juncture, and Prime Minister has come with a good suggestion that self-sufficiency. How do we achieve the self-sufficiency unless we take care of the farmer, unless our farmers make the capital formation in there? They have to get the remunerative prices, they have to make the capital formation, then they have to invest on their lands and technology, and they have to increase the production for the self-sufficiency. To get the self-sufficiency, the government has to support the farmers for the production and giving the interest-free loan. So here the self-sufficiency, the government, the Prime Minister was talking of the self-sufficiency. If the government attain the self-sufficiency in the food production, and they have to support the farmers. Unless the farmer gets the remunerative price, they cannot have the capital formation. Unless the farmer have the capital formation, they cannot improve the land, they cannot improve the technology, they cannot go for the high-tech farming, and they cannot improve the productivity. All these are interlinked with the government support. The government, what they are doing in the interest of the consumer or for the political region, whenever there is a slightest improvement in the prices, they are immediately dumping into the market like pulses, oilseeds, and they are making consumers happy, but at the same time the farmers are being killed. With this kind of policy, agriculture policy, the farmers cannot sustain, they cannot make a capital formation. So at least now the government I think their feeling is that because of this pandemics, there will be some full stop or at least some comma for the globalization, and they will go for the local production and self-reliancy. For that they will take some policy. My sincere advice to the government, at least now farm is some technical committee, some elective.
I'll just come back to you. I'll come back to you on that advisory aspects. Kindly hold the line.
Okay, right.
Yeah, Mr. Narasimha Reddy, now you have heard to different parts of farmers' appeals to Prime Minister. They have been very clearly correcting the statements of all the concerned authorities, stating that we are not happy. Because of lockdown, because of corona, we are facing severe problems. How do you look at this? Even Dashrath Ram Reddy was of the same opinion.
I think we have to discuss two scenarios. One is a basic scenario which was there before corona lockdown.
Okay.
And then what is happening after the lockdown.
Yeah.
So I think we are discussing public policy and public administration and how they are responding to agriculture and farmers.
Yeah.
When you look at pre-corona and pre-lockdown condition, already farmers have been facing problems. They are facing a lot of risks in marketing their products, and they are not getting proper pricing. And then of course the issue of Fasal Bima Yojana is there. And then the weather, meteorology, weather pattern.
Calamities, natural, otherwise.
Natural. So there are disasters which have been hitting. So farmers have been facing risks for long. It's
Right.
not that new. But the current risk, of corona risk is a bigger issue and a deeper issue. I think that we need to understand. And here we don't see government coming up with any sustainable plan on how to mitigate the risk of corona on farmers and agriculture, because this is very important. Food security is the responsibility of the government, and if the food production stops, you can stop automobile production, you can stop any other production, but you can't stop food production, because you'll be staring at a big problem. Hunger is a big problem. And second issue is you have food production which is already in the field, rabi harvests are on the field, but government has not yet come up with any novel plan of how to distribute this food.
Right.
So we are seeing on one hand there is demand, so there is demand in mega cities, there is demand everywhere for food, but then there is no distribution plan even though food is there in the fields. So I think this we need to flag very clearly. And third, the risk which we are seeing is the farmers are not were not getting price even before this,
Right.
but now with the lockdown conditions, transport infrastructure is completely locked down,
Right.
and your APMCs are closed down.
Right.
So in this scenario, I am not able to understand how government is expecting farmers to, distribute the crop which they have produced. So as on date, none of the states and none of the, public distribution systems, they are able to come up with any sustainable plan which can help both the farmers and the food distribution.
Right.
So there, we are, as people have been mentioning what is happening in Rajasthan, in Tamil Nadu, everywhere.
Yeah.
This is the time we produce food. For Rabi season,
Right.
all over India, we sow a lot of food crops.
Okay.
So we are staring at food perishing in the fields. That gentleman properly said, food is perishing, but also the producer.
Right.
I think
It's a big statement. Really.
that's a big statement. If the producer perishes,
Right.
the food producer perishes, I think we will have a bigger problem, because if you look at what is happening all over the world, because of corona, all countries have put a limit on the exports.
Right.
So we cannot expect any food coming from outside.
Right.
But of course, India is a self-sustaining food production system.
But what if perishable items are perishing that way? And if you don't have a policy to protect them or to have a longevity for perishable items,
Yeah, so
tomorrow you'll have nutritious deficient diet for the innocent citizens.
So that is where I think we are clearly seeing a mismatch between central government plans and the state government implementation. And then further down, within the states also, as some gentleman said, food, procurement is happening good in some districts, in some states, and it's completely neglected
In other districts and
many
other parts of
other
states
districts.
of India also.
So this uneven food procurement, I think it's also a big problem. But I am saying, I think many of the well-intentioned individuals have given a lot of suggestions. I am not sure the government is listening to those suggestions and those saner voices.
Yeah, Mr. Dasarath Ram Reddy, what is your advisory to both central and state governments? Now the facts are out. Farmers are not happy. They are perishing. They are perishing, whether it is Punjab or everywhere.
Yeah, what Nasimha Reddy was telling about pre-pandemic also, the farmers are not happy. Even after pandemic, the situation has become much worse today because of the so many constraints, transport constraints, constraints and total marketing chain constraints, and there are a lot of problems are come. But at this pandemic situation, some good thing I am seeing that some good thing is going to happen because the government has stopped all the manufacturing units, all the commercial activities, but they asked to continue only agricultural activities because of they don't have any love of the farmers, but because the agricultural activity has to continue for the survival of the entire nation or the entire world also. That is why they have given. But I feel that today they understood the importance of the local production and local consumption. Now the government has to come to the rescue of the farmers today in this pandemic situation, or the whole situation may going to come in the near future. For this, my suggestions are only two suggestions. One, for the temporarily to strengthen the farmers, immediately you have to waive the low interest waivers on the entire loan, and fresh loans has to be given to the farmers, and also and support for these horticulture crops wherever the crops are there. We have suggested the government of India and Chief Minister also, you nationalize the entire procurement and marketing of the horticulture crops at this junction of this pandemic, and you procure and you with your network of NAFED or your horticulture department or your markets or whatever the government agencies are there, you procure and you market these entire perishable nature products. If you want to give, you have got a plan also saying that unless the citizens have the healthy food, they cannot contain this COVID also. You give free of cost as a measure of the social measure. You procure from the farmers and give free of cost distribute to all the people in the entire India who are below poverty line, and this in that way help to the farmers immediately. And also for the long term, you should have the agriculture policy, and for that you have to form some special committee in that all leading farmers organization representatives also have to be taken as members, and you should form a permanent agriculture policy for the 10 years for the sustenance of the farmers to get a remunerative price, to make a capital formation, and to improve the agriculture, to improve the productivity for value addition, and also you are talking about the perishable nature also for the to have the value addition units at the decentralized places, mandal level or two places in each mandal. For all these things, the long-term agriculture policy is needed. That is my opinion.
So kindly hold the line, sir. Mr. Narasimha Reddy, your take on the...
Yeah, I have 3-4 suggestions. One, I think first, Prime Minister and all the policy makers, they should give confidence to the farmers by clapping for them.
Yes, let us stop. Mr. Dashath Ram Reddy, you start doing that. Let us clap for farmers. Let Prime Minister, all the Chief Ministers, all the policy makers, right from Cabinet Secretary to Chief Secretaries, let them hear this. Let them hear this. You also clap. I'll see to that your claps also. Yeah, that's one aspect.
Because these are the warriors along with other warriors which have been already, who have been already recognized.
Right.
Now, second, I think in the light of Corona, I think government has to take some measures, basically protecting farmers in the event they get contaminated by Corona.
Right.
So, which includes suggestion given by others. Basically, they require a health insurance of 50 lakh rupees,
Okay.
and they need to be insulated, farmers,
crop
farms.
loans of all types.
No, I'll
Crop
come.
insurance
No,
of all.
I'll come to that. That production package. I'm saying this is about
Health of
the
okay,
farmers
fine,
and their
fine.
families. I think because if they are healthy, I think they can give you
Good
food and healthy food. So I think we need health measures which are targeted at farmers and rural
families.
families.
And the rural area always.
Yes, so that's where one suggestion which has come is about insurance.
Right.
But there are other measures where they need to be insulated from.
Not just Corona, even after Corona
yeah,
also. Right.
That's fine.
Right.
The third set of issues is the production package.
Right.
So there, as you have suggested, we need to implement the already existing schemes,
Right.
which are trying to facilitate production,
Right.
like Fasal Bima Yojana, and then loans, and then a moratorium on the loans, previous loans, and interest subsidy. I think these are all the packages which we have been talking about for long,
Right.
and which the government is aware of.
Right.
So this production package in the light of corona lockdown is required because we need food, continuous food,
Right.
and the oncoming agriculture season, all farmers all over India should be encouraged to go for food production
Right.
rather than commercial crop production.
Right.
Because food is going to be very, very important. Corona is going to be a problem for the next 18 to 2 years to 3 years.
Right.
So food is very important, and to encourage farmers to go for food production,
Right.
governments need to bring lot of incentives in production package.
Right. So this is for today. I think we are very clear as to what the government of India and the state governments have to do. It is very clear even after WHO, though it has a suspected role, issued on January 30th, 31st, stating that this is a world health emergency. It clearly shows world, not only India, world apart, they were not prepared. And when it comes to India, Love Agarwal, after WHO declared it as a pandemic on March 11th, on March 12th he states the infection is very local. And on March 19th, Prime Minister also says everything is under control. Suddenly on March 22nd, Janata curfew. And after that, lockdown, and again on April 13th, the second lockdown. So it is very clear that the preparedness, right from the day one, we have been putting it across. The preparedness, because if coronavirus really spreads, what is the core essential aspect? Health measures, health curative measures, health preventive measures. But before that, are we having enough foodstuffs? So how about the farmers who have been producing? So is there any policy in place? Now it's look like there is a total gap in between what has been said and what has been planned. So at least now they have to understand that there was no policy in place, and in spite of these hardships, we respect, we salute farming community. They have been coming to the rescue of each and every citizen of India by producing quality foodstuffs, without which we cannot attain natural immunity. So this is quintessential, as we have been stating, that you recognize the efforts of farming community, so that you will have a short-term corona and then long-term strategies. Otherwise, if farmers fail to produce, as has been the case, as we have heard to each and everyone, they do not have money to buy even seeds, leave alone fertilizers and everything. If that is really shortcoming, then the next crop, the kharif, if you don't have sufficient food, whatever is there in store, if that is finished, then what would India do? No country will export food. So at least you should be smart enough. Come to the rescue of farming community in a genuine way. There should not be any fear psychosis because of corona. Ask them to maintain physical distance so that no farmer is affected. Ask them to wash hands, personal hygiene with just common soap, and tell them not to shake hands. Say namaste if they want to greet, or adab, or say hello, and see to that they are not in a fear psychosis state. As farmers have been demanding that government should come to the rescue of farming community as well as the citizens of India. You have to deposit not less than 25,000 as being claimed by Mr. Patil of Maharashtra, so that even common man will have purchasing capacity, whatever farmers have produced. And see that because of this lockdown, the transport and other essential features which are necessary for the food movement have to be kept in mind. You have to see that farmers and labor are not harassed, because you have turned health issue into a law and order issue, thereby you are trying to impose. That should not be the case. People should become part of this corona drive. Until and unless people have the information as to in which state of corona infection we are in, you are not going to help the cause. So that once people understand, they will cooperate with you. Similarly, farmers, they should be taken care of. People should have buying capacity, and the farmers who are losing money because of the perishable goods, because their goods are not being sold, because their produce, in spite of bringing to the market, Government is not trying to acquire, stating one reason or the other, again forcing them to sell it to the middlemen, thereby they are not getting the right price. It is not minimum support price. We have been saying it should be the right price for their produce. Only then this farming community will sustain, and then food will be the essential part if you have to overcome corona. With this, I am saying bye to you. This is Dr. Tangella Shivaprasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Take care. See you soon with another topic.